morning, everyone. I'm Father Joshua, and it's time for another story time with Father Joshua. And today I thought we'd go to one of my favorite places again. This is Camp Alexander Mack, and it's where we normally hold our diocesan summer camp. Unfortunately, this year, because of the pandemic, we all had to do camp at home. We had to do camp in our hearts. So that's what this year's theme was, Camp in Our Hearts. Now, the stories that were being shared this last week were all about the way of love. So today I thought I'd bring us a story of the way of love and try to continue our camp experience. Now, normally on the Sunday after camp, which today would be, we would wear our camp t-shirts to church and show off what we had learned and what we had done. So to make it feel really like camp, today I went and spent a lot of time out in the humidity, and my hair is all unkempt and I haven't shaved, and I'm wearing my camp shirt from last year, Journeying with Jesus, and it has everybody's name on it, and it makes me feel so happy to remember all those people that I love. So today, our story is about somebody who talked a lot about love, and that's the Apostle Paul. The Apostle Paul liked to write letters. In fact, most of the New Testament is written by the Apostle Paul. They're letters that he wrote to the different churches around the world, and he told them how to love each other and how to live and love like Jesus. And that's what we learned this week, and that's what we should learn every week. So are you ready for our new story? Again, it comes from the Storytime Bible, and it's called Paul's Letters. Paul's job as an apostle was to tell the story of Jesus to everyone he met. He traveled all over his part of the world and started many churches with people who believed in Jesus. When Paul could not travel to visit his friends in Rome, he wrote them a letter to share God's love. Dear Christians in Rome, there are 3 things I tell people who have never heard of Jesus or God. 1, Jesus was human, like us, and God, both at the same time. Number 2, Jesus came so people in the world would know how much God loves us. And 3, believing in Jesus and knowing God's love changes your life. Everyone should know this good news. Are you telling people this good news too? The peace of God be with you, Paul. And we have a picture of Paul and his little friend, the caterpillar, and a copy of his letter. If you have a Bible, I want you to flip through and see if you can find Paul's letter to the Romans. And he tells them how to love each other. Wasn't that a good story? Now, like most weeks at camp, I'm probably ready to go and take a nap. But one of the things that we learned at camp is about writing letters. I love writing letters and receiving letters while at camp, at meal time, right after a meal, or at campfire. So that's your task for this week. Somebody that you don't live with, that you may not have been able to see in a while because you have to social distance, I want you to write them a letter. If you can't write, ask one of your family members, a parent or an older brother or sister, to help you write the letter, or just draw a picture for them. Either way, I want you to tell them how much God loves them and how much you love them too. And then mail them the letter, and maybe they'll mail one back to you, just like Paul to the church. Well, I hope you had a good time today. I hope you got to enjoy some of Camp in Our Hearts this week, and I look forward to spending more time with you next Sunday. Until then, my friends, peace.